What's up, you guys? It's your girl Kata, and you guys are tuned in to A Sip with Kay. And right now, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And today, we'll be chopping it up with my girl Apple Watts.
Hey,
and isn't this like your first interview, like major interview?
First interview since I had to ask you everything has to be like a podcast and shit. I mean, over the phone, but this is my first in-person interview.
Really? How you feeling today?
I'm feeling good. How about you?
Nervous. Nervous. Give me some trust. Just in case if you are, just know I am too.
Okay.
So we are here today, and we'll be talking about Apple's amazing testimony. What you have going on right now.
Okay.
What are your future endeavors, and just a little bit about your backstory. Where did it all start for you?
Okay.
So just tell us about who Apple is and where did Apple start.
Say
Period.
I'm Apple Watts. I'm from Los Angeles, South Central LA, really. But by the Nickerson Garden Millers Project, and you're from LA, you know all that
Oh,
stuff.
the Nickerson Gardens, huh?
Nickerson Garden.
That's where I lived before I moved here to Vegas.
Get on.
Well, you know what? There's some outstanding people over there in the Nickerson Gardens. I love it over there.
I love it too.
I don't never go home if I don't stop over there. And I live right in front of Hawkins, so anytime I go back home to LA, I have to stop in the P's. So I feel you in that, real LA girl. I know that's right. So when did you start dancing? I know you were a very popular, loved, renowned dancer. How did that start for you?
I started cloud dancing. And then, because I'm a really good dancer, as I see, I started dancing around 19 years old at a white club. No disrespect, but at a white club. Scores in downtown LA. Then I ended up going to a black club at 22.
Okay.
At Stars in Gardena.
So what was your experience like working in a predominantly white club?
I didn't get naked. That club is a new club, and I never liked showing my body.
Okay.
So I barely got naked like twice through the whole time I was there. But it's pretty hard for a black woman to work there.
Even with your skill set, you still felt it was.
About that. They didn't really like me because I'm like this color.
Of course. So what was your experience in the black club? So
it was ghetto and loud music, bumping, making it rain. And you gotta have booty. It's all about that. So.
And you have plenty.
Yeah. I still do, y'all.
She still got it. You make that know. You still got it. So when you were dancing, what would you say was the most empowering part of doing the job, and maybe the less empowering part of doing the job as a dancer?
Well, I was still kind of young, so I don't know really. I would just say it like this: the empowering part was I paid a lot of stuff. Basically, I got cars and game and stuff like that. I got a game of money on doing that type of stuff, like $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a week. And that's for celebrities to get over 11,000 shit. So, I could say, mostly for dancers, I would say like this: y'all save your money. If you got goals, make sure you complete them. Do not just dance for fun, for cars, money, jewelry. Make sure you have a background story on that. Make sure you have a goal, basically. Just don't dance just for popularity,
So when you were dancing at that time, what did you say your goal was? What was your end goal?
I didn't have to go. I just get money.
And was that something you regret now?
Well, no, not really.
No?
No, I don't regret nothing in life.
Period. And that's the best way to live life, Live it freely, live it true, stay true to yourself.
Yeah.
And I believe in that most importantly, and I'm sure everybody else do. Live life with no regrets.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that. So when you became, you felt yourself rising to stardom, getting your foot in the door, you feel me? How did that make you feel?
It made me feel good. I was popular. I was well known in LA. I started doing music video at 17 years old. I wasn't legal, but I was doing a music video. I didn't get paid for what's his name? I did my first video, Snoop Dogg. I forgot his name. He died. Rest in peace. He's a rapper.
Don't let me say something to somebody. Don't let me just say any old thing.
The ghetto highs, man, I did that. I never got paid for that because I didn't have my social security number. So, I never got paid for it. Letting y'all know that. So,
well, we might have to run a spin about no collect that. So, if you're watching, we gonna need you to just cough up something. Yeah. So, would you say that was maybe the highlight of your career, or what do you feel like was your most valuable and till today you're so proud of? That was the most.
Me and the music videos, like whatever. It's like I'm a video girl, so what? But loving hip hop was the start of my whole career, really.
You feel like that's when you were starting to see some real brand, real consistency, like So, what is your relationship like with the cast members of Love and Hip Hop now?
They all still cool. I still talk to them somewhat, But Love and Hip Hop, when y'all film for that show, you gotta be drunk. Every time you film for that show, you gotta be drunk. They put me in mess. I was never really a dramatized person. They'll put me in the back, give me some Hennessy, like, hey, this is what I want you to say. So I started some stuff with the person. I do not care about what person doing. That's not my business. But they made it my business. And if the person don't bring it up, I gotta bring it up. Just start some mess.
Do you feel like that specific reason on Love and Hip Hop made people have a certain idea of who Apple was, and that's really not who he was?
It made me look like I am a problem child, and I'm not. But I handle my business, though. I still handle my business if I could, but I'm not going to.
So, do you feel like you actually grew real friendships outside of Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah, Lyrica, Yo-Yo, I'm so cool with. Gianna Taylor, I talk to her on occasions, but I don't talk to really celebrities like that. Once I film, I get on with my life. I go back to the hood.
So you feel like Love and Hip Hop really didn't change really who you were outside of Love and Hip Hop?
No, I was still the same as well. When I filmed Love and Hip Hop, I was homeless, actually. I was staying in a hotel the whole time when I was filming Love and Hip Hop. And then when I got my first manager, Sean, if y'all seen that on the show, Sean, she bought me an apartment, and I ended up getting out the hotel. So my story, everything is real.
So, and are you and Sean still cool?
No, we're not cool. We wasn't cool at the reunion.
And then the reconcile since then?
I don't give a fuck about me. But I'm thankful for her though, but I don't care. Shit talkers, no.
And if I ask, since we're speaking about Sean, what is your relationship with your dad? Because he wasn't really too fond of that situation.
Cool. Because.
For sure.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, your dad was really hesitant.
He's not my dad. He's not my dad. He's just a nigga on the street. That's no me. I guess my mama is a mama.
We can work that out.
My mama is just another one who basically had sex with a nigga and thought that I was his baby, and I was never his baby. Got his dad's name and all that shit. But I ain't his baby. It says on Love and Hip Hop.
I seen all that, but maybe again, it's for the show. Everything is just straight up the thing.
But I still love him though.
So you guys still have a good relationship? He still supports you and your freedom?
We don't talk like that, but when we do talk, I say hi, he say hello, he check on me, he say some scriptures, and I say, I don't really talk to him like that at all.
It's always good to have someone to pray with sometimes.
I don't like talking to people.
I don't really like people either. I think that's something everybody in this room has in common.
Yeah.
At some point, you kind of just grow tired of people. So I feel you on that. So as we move forward, let's just jump into your transition from moving to LA to Vegas, and then following up to that, unfortunately, not too long after you moved here, you got into your accident. So what was were you coming or going from?
I was in Vegas, and I drove to LA. It was my son's birthday, and I had a party to do. So I went out there, and I see my son, and then I don't know what happened. I think he got into it with somebody. And then I ended up going back to LA, back to Vegas, because I was trying to get back to my man, and then get back home, because I have to get a room when I was in LA. So, I don't know. I should have went to sleep, but I didn't go to sleep.
So more or less, you were just tired.
I was tired.
And I think that's the most important part of realizing when you're in this business, you need to get proper rest.
Yeah.
Being fully rested or just, fully in your right mind, because lack of sleep will make you, everybody has a bad mood when they don't have no sleep. Nothing's going right when we ain't get no sleep. So, I think this is the most valuable lesson we can always learn from this is that take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Your body this is what's making it go. This is what's making the bread at this point. Your body is the machine. So you need to always maintenance the machine, take care of the machine. You're not going to go buy new bins and run it to nothing.
Yeah,
so we need to take care of our bodies the same way.
A lot of strippers don't do that. They drink it and go out and do all that type of stuff. So, being a stripper, this type of game is a different game.
Mm-hmm.
Deal with people you don't like and not used to, ugly and it's like, you got to drink for that, just to do stuff you would never do.
So around the time of your accident, were you still dancing?
Yeah, I was still dancing. I went to LA for my son's birthday and for me to do a party.
Oh, okay. So you basically never stopped dancing, even though you were feeling.
I stopped when I did Love and Hip Hop, but I started back doing parties and stuff.
How long were you in the coma for?
3 months.
So being in a coma for 3 months, looking back now, by the grace of God, you're still here to talk about this. How did that really affect you mentally?
I was sleeping.
No, after when you came out of that, your kids.
I don't remember. I just woke up acting like everything was normal. I don't know.
And when you woke up from your coma initially, your mom and your sister was there?
No, they weren't. They was nowhere to be found. When I see that, they heard, I'm sorry, my eyes running. They heard that.
Can we get her tissue, guys, please?
And then after that, my sister ended up coming later on. How long before my sister came? Was it a week after I woke up? She wasn't right there. Ty was there every day. Every day.
So once your sister got there, after, time went on, so basically your sister, the whole time you were in the coma, they weren't there.
She'd come sometimes, and that's it. Like, she'd borrow money from her friends, come see me. She had some nigga out here in Vegas she was dealing with. So she'd really come see me, but she didn't really. I was just basically, I don't know what to call it, what to say about that. It's just, I'm going to see my sister, but I'm going to coast, spend time with that nigga, really.
But you see your sister on occasion?
Yeah, I see her on occasions. The whole time, it was all occasions.
And what about your mom?
No. I seen her like twice when I woke up. But when she comes, she don't say nothing. She's a quiet type of person. She'll call somebody else, have somebody basically have me sidetracked while she there. So she can't talk.
So, has your mom always been like that?
I don't know. I can't remember.
I understand.
Well, I ain't been close to my family anyway like that.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you, Nick. Like, have you ever had that type of relationship with your mom or your sister before?
No.
So would you say this was
checking them and getting them more sometimes, but every time I hang with my sister, we always fight. And I beat that ass.
Every time?
Every time. She gonna deny it all she can, all she want to. But literally, I used to beat her ass.
So have you spoken to your sister now since you've been well?
When I accidentally called my mom, and my cousin ended up telling my mom something. My mom called me and was saying something about me needing a ride or something. So I thought she had a car still. She ain't got a car no more. So she told my sister, was telling my sister all type of stuff. And then I heard my sister talking mess and everything was my fault. Her taking my money, everything was my fault.
So she took your money and said it was your fault, but yet we still haven't came down to why have you got your money till today?
She basically everything was my fault. Even tried to pay my boyfriend to leave me.
With your own money?
With my own money, yes. She offered him $150 outside, I didn't even know. And I just found that out a few months ago. She offered him money, told him to
Wait,
leave some
how
gas.
much?
$150 to leave.
150. $150 to leave.
Some gas to get back to Vegas. And she basically.
That's it?
Yeah,
That was it? There was nothing else but $150? I mean, that's a couple, that's some gas, okay.
Off them gas.
But after that, you probably can't even buy no weed with that either. But, okay, I don't think that's here or there. But, okay, so did you take legal action on your sister? And was your mom stealing the money too?
She can't say nothing because my sister got mortgage for everything.
Okay, so mom was basically just
she
there
was quiet.
and didn't defend you in your most vulnerable time of need.
She doesn't. I even called her last month and she would come out here to live with me. But she said, well, my ex is out here. I transferred out there. My name was on the lease at the house. So basically she ain't coming. But I'm just saying, I don't expect that from her. She had 7 kids. God gave you 7 chances and you messed all 7 of them up. I still love them both. I'm holding them accountable for the shit. But I ain't forgot nothing.
Of course.
I ain't forgot nothing.
And how much money would you say in total did your sister initially take from you?
What I know, she had a GoFundMe for $30,000. She had one for $15,000.
And during that time of her getting and receiving this money, who was taking care of your kids?
What kid? Oh, my baby daddy? You talking about my kid?
Yeah.
Oh, my baby daddy.
And did she help?
She hate them. She got my kids.
She hates the
too.
kids or your baby daddy?
She hate my baby daddy. She talking with my kids too just recently. She basically bought them, when they go back to school, she bought them 2 outfits each for a shell outfits from Fashion Nova. And they were like $100 altogether.
Out of 30,000. So we're going to equivalent the $150 in gas and $100 for the kids. It's roughly $300. So yeah, we're still missing a substantial amount here. So as we move forward, what was the outcome of you going to court and pushing the issue?
The only thing is I got a black ass lawyer. So he put my name as Apple Watts. I said my name is not Apple Watts, it's Jonathan Watts. So he put that on the court documents. And then he put that to them. I only put 10,000. So I won the case because first the judge said, he said he got to think about it. So then a few days later I ended up winning it. So they awarded me only $10,000.
And did you get that too?
No, she ain't got no motherfucking money. She broke.
So she blew the bag on herself?
Yeah, herself and her kids and bought them.
But didn't take care of your kids?
None of my kids. She got them weeds, they got Jordans, they got all that shit. Drug, drinking, that's what she did. Casino, I got people saying that she was at the casino.
So, do you plan on continuing to press legal action against your sister to...
I didn't think of that. I don't even give a fuck, she broke. But everything that she took from me, I'm getting it back slowly but surely.
Of course. And that's the most important part of this. Sometimes we can't foresee the future. You know, sometimes it be things that be happening throughout life that would take a toll on you mentally, physically, emotionally. You know, sometimes things happen at the worst of times, which is any time. And we still have to make sure we move forward. Life continue to go on. You know, people are dying around us every day.
Yeah.
You know, it's a blessing that you're here. You get what I'm saying? You know, I've been in situations where I'm grateful to say that I'm here. You get what I'm saying? At 21, I was outside. We was off the porch. And I happened to get shot during that time. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, you know, it was definitely a crazy time in my life. I was 21. I was outside. How I was surviving outside? No, I was here.
Oh.
I was here when this happened. Yeah, I was here in these Vegas streets, running amok, and yeah, I got shot. And today, I live my life a certain way because I truly believe that we're here for a purpose. You get what I'm saying? We're here for a time, we're here for a season, but during that season, you know, we clearly have a purpose. We're here for a reason. God spared our life. And right after that, I had 2 babies, 2 C-sections right after that too. So, you know, I always, you know, thank God for just holding us, sparing us. You know, people have a testimony every day, and that's what I truly feel. In the days we're living in, it's truly important to be kind to people. You don't really know what people be going through on a daily basis. You get what I'm saying? People's mental health during these times, especially post-pandemic, that really took a toll on everybody. You get what I'm saying? So if we live through that by itself, we lived through a whole pandemic, guys. Everybody in this room lived through a whole pandemic.
Yeah.
So if nobody feels like they don't have a purpose, you know, just think about that. You know, besides what we all have been through in here in life, we just all made it through a whole pandemic. People were getting wiped out by the hundreds every day. Some people lost their whole family at a whole. And we're still here through, you know, you having a tragic car accident, your sister stealing from you, you know, of course you're a mother, so you're away from your children, and all of that plays a part on your mental health.
Yeah, it does.
You know, so with all that being said, you know, how do you feel your mental health is today?
Not good. It's bad.
Don't cry.
Missed it.
You gonna make me cry. And our makeup is both bomb. Don't do that.
No, okay.
You know?
Yeah, I just keep on going. It's okay.
But it's okay to express that. It's okay to, you know, release that. One thing, you know, when I got shot, I felt like that was like the lowest point I've ever been mentally.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that time, I felt like I lost everything. You know? It wasn't really no thinking of, yeah, God spared me. You know, now after time and, you know, a year of intensive therapy, and we're pro-therapy here. Let's make sure we put that on a clip. We're pro-therapy. I advocate for therapy. Do you feel like, you know, if you take the proper steps, i.e. therapy, you know, not just your physical therapy, because I know you're really big on your physical therapy, but actually talking to a therapist. And wait, hold on, hear me out. So, as you know, as us color folks, you know, when we say the term therapy, it's really I say therapy is like a taboo conversation in the Black community, Hispanic community. Like, we really feel like you can smoke a blunt, drink a bottle, kick it with your partners, vent to your homegirls, and everything's gonna be okay. But in reality, at least for me, I really realized that when I talk to a complete stranger, someone who don't know me from a can of paint, really don't care what I got going on, I realized that it was easier for me to just be like, I hate fucking people. And this is what the situation is. Without someone feeling like, you know, you're being extra. Like, it's really, you know, that's your favorite. It's not that bad, girl. Just pray about it. Sometimes I just need to tell someone like, bro, these people are really taking me there. Or I'm there. Matter of fact, at this point, you have to be there to be sitting in front of a stranger, venting your most vulnerable and darkest secrets, pretty much. You get what I'm saying? Because that's basically what it is. Because don't get me wrong, we may tell the closest people to us everything. You might have that one friend or family member that you just tell everything. I mean everything. But it be some things we just don't. You just can't really, you know. And I realized that a lot of that stuff that I really couldn't naturally get out, I noticed I was able to really kind of get it out better with a stranger.
Yeah, I understand that.
You feel me? And I realized after doing a year of therapy, after I felt like I was really at my lowest. You know, I felt like I lost everything. You know, my first apartment, everything. Now that I look back, I'm still trying to figure out how I was even surviving then. But at that time, like, I was mentally down. And I realized that talking to a therapist really made me navigate through not just being shocked, but also childhood trauma, trauma with my parents. And I realized talking to a therapist made me release a lot of those demons that I needed to put to rest. And right after that, I felt like, I had a better way of thinking about life, and I had my first son. And I feel like going through therapy,
God said that you ready.
I feel like going through therapy like that was the best decision I made for not just myself, but for my kids. Because now that I'm not even raising them with trauma, I'm holding on for something, my folks did back in the day in 1995. You know what I'm saying? 1996. We're still, Daddy didn't take us to the fair. And I feel like that's when I was able to just put certain things to rest, and it affects my parenting today. I feel like I raised my kids with just love, just love, healthy. Huh? Yeah, and when you feel like, damn, like shit around me ain't going how life ain't lifing for me right now. Sometimes you kind of just need to purge yourself of them inner demons. Certain things, the more we compact in there, is the more it builds up and it builds up. Right. So what happens when you don't take out the trash?
It stinks.
It stinks. It starts to overflow. Now you piling up the trash, and then you got the trash in the trash bag over here building up. And by the time you look up, it's all over the place. So like I said, we're pro therapy here, and just maybe talking to someone you don't know, not your man, not your partners from down the way, talking to somebody you don't know. But also too, I also learned, not just pro therapy, but it's a big community of therapists of our color.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's easier to might talk to a sister like you, just like how we chopping it up. I realized too when I found the black therapist also. You know what? And I have a very close person to me who feel the same way about men therapists. And that's the best part about having a therapist and going to find a therapist, because you get to pick who you will prefer to talk to. And also, that's the best part about therapy, because most times I've learned over this time of living through adulthood that people go through things like we all do. And people tend to go to school and make this something that they really just love to do. So, it's people out there that are therapists that have been through what you've been through what I've been through postpartum. They have people that specifically deal with postpartum or trauma, childhood trauma. And that's the best part about tapping into these communities when it comes to mental health for people like ourselves, that it's people out here that really understand you. And, it's people out here that really love you. And that's the best part about tapping into these things. And not only that, it'll make you feel better. Yeah, and I'll even help you. Like I said, going to therapy was the best thing for me, and it really helped. Because like you just said, you feel like you're at your lowest. Like, what steps do you take right now to make yourself feel better? Why?
I got used to this thing now. I'm taking my step to move myself forward. I just used to. I just ready for this to get over and temporary. So that's how I look at it. So that I just motivate myself. This is temporary. This is temporary, and that's it. That's it.
So before being in this situation, what made you happy?
Partying, drinking, shit like that. And popularity for the wrong reason why God slowed me down. Because He knows where I'll be. I could have been dead in jail. Who knows? So God basically slowed me down, basically.
So, and you haven't, looked in other ways since, hence you can't party and...
I can't. I used to love Hennessy, y'all. That's one thing about
I love the accent, y'all.
Fighting with a bottle of Hennessy. But
Same.
I hate Hennessy now. I hate Hennessy.
And you know what? Really and truly, the reason why, I had to learn this too, because I got shot too. So I realized that a lot of the medication that we take...
I don't take no medication.
No?
I'm fine. I'm actually healthy. I just can't walk.
Mm-hmm. Do you take like nerve medicine? Really? Well, unfortunately for me, I got very bad nerve damage. I feel like as time goes on, you know, it will. I feel like of course, you'll snap back. You'll start to more feel like yourself. You will.
I think, I think that everything changed for a reason. So I gotta get rid of the junk food and stuff like that. I eat salmon and rice and chicken. That's it. That's really what I eat.
And you feel like your diet, all in all, since getting into your car crash too, has changed?
Yeah, I think so. I think eating more healthy now.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I've been on my, trying to get fine too, girl. So I'm trying to get you soon. So trust me, I'm trying to catch up. So I feel you on that, and also taking care of yourself. The way you eat, what you consume, also plays a part in your mental health. And I've been, like I said, I've been working on that too, and just trying to, be the better you. And I feel like that's also going to help with your journey to your mental health. But I would definitely say, try to find things that will bring you comfort.
Cooking used to, but I only got one hand.
But you be doing it. You be getting it done.
I try to cook, but I can't do what I used to do. Plus, my head injury make me can't remember simple things that I used to know that I cannot do now. And it's so hard to even remember stuff. Because I was trying to be a chef, and I cannot do none of stuff now. So,
But give it time. Everything over time gets better. You'll start to, just fix. You are. We're speaking everything into existence over here. We're manifesting over here, because I'm manifesting a bag, y'all. Make sure y'all go subscribe, please. And go donate to the GoFundMe and her Instagram, like, for real. So we gonna manifest all of that. It's not no hope, we pray, it is. Because clearly you're here. So at this point, how can we doubt anything at this point? Anything is clearly possible.
You're right about that.
So that's the best thing about going through, certain traumas in life, because it not only changes your outlook on life, it makes you appreciate life. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people in our generation really take life for granted. I.e., hence, we did make it through a pandemic, and yet,
that is true.
We still see certain problems happening amongst our people. You get what I'm saying? It's still things that are still happening, and yet we're always preaching mental health. We're always preaching, do right by your brother, do right by your sister, woman empowerment, woohoo. And we still be dealing with certain things.
That is true. I see that shit
every day. Every day. Every time I get on the internet, I get on the social media, somebody's burying somebody.
Yeah.
Every day, somebody's burying somebody, someone lost a life. You get what I'm saying? And that's why, it's important to take care of yourself, take care of your mental health, take care of your physical health. Go get checkups, That's another thing too. One thing in the Black community, we hate going to the doctor. Especially
that is facts. That is fact. I didn't know that I got bullshit insurance, like low ass insurance, that mostly a lot of Americans get. But I realized once I got to the hospital that insurance is very important. And like when insurance stopped paying for physical therapy, I stopped getting physical therapy. So that's why I ended up paying for the stuff myself, getting donations, so I could do physical therapy. Because if I have insurance to it, I'm not going to be where I'm at. I'm not going to be able, I can somewhat walk, and I can stand, I can do all that stuff, because I did that to upon myself. If I waited for them, I'm not going to get nowhere.
So how much do you think you raised just by yourself?
I raised about $20,000, but out of paying bills and stuff, I owe $3,000 now for physical therapy, ATI, all that, and I have to pay $80 a day as a physical therapy, so I have to pay that every day, so my bills start building up,
Because of course you have a life outside of physical therapy that you still have to take care of yourself. So,
feed myself,
of
pay
course,
my bills and stuff like that, that's a lot.
So would you say your insurance at least now has you got it corrected to where?
No, because my insurance is still in California. It's not in Vegas. I kept calling around about Medicare. They don't really take Medicare out here.
watching, send this to our governors. Let's get that fixed. So, and you know, like I said, these are the times we start to realize and appreciate certain things, because when you need it, obviously it's going to be a hassle to get certain things. And this is why, again, you should take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You should make sure certain things are handled. Again, like she said, for you young girls who are coming up in the industry that may want to pursue dancing or just be an entrepreneur in general, you have to have an end goal. Because again, if you don't have no legitimate job, getting health insurance is hard. You have to pay for that.
You do.
You know? So it's a blessing that you're able to raise that much money and still get yourself to where you need to be.
Survive.
And period.
Because the donations, the reason why I'm able to somewhat walk and be able to stand, do that, you know, through the help of help of other people having a good heart is the reason why I'm at where I'm at. Dealing with my sister, I had all that money. She'd rather see me ask for donations, ask complete strangers, instead of giving me the help.
Don't cry. But you know, like the greatest saying, every dog has its day. And, you know, I truly believe in karma. I believe that what you put into the universe is what you will get tenfold. You cannot get what you don't put in. So, you know, if you live your life, you know, and you know these are not the best way to be living, or just doing certain things to certain people, you understand why sometimes you think life ain't lifing for you. And it's because karma's probably kicking your ass. And that's just the harsh reality of these situations. Sometimes the people closest to you will be the biggest, the quickest person to fold on you. And we see it every day. Your friends, your sisters, your family, your parents. Nobody's really safe from karma. You know, whatever you do to people, especially when you do to good people, or people who may not deserve it, people who can't, you know, defend themselves. This is all karmic energy. And you have to realize that this is what you're going to give back tenfold. So, you know, it's sad. You're sad. We're sad for you because we love you. People support you. You know what I'm saying? And to know that you are getting better, you are moving forward, you're putting your best foot forward, that's really the best revenge.
Yeah.
Rising up, standing up against the narrative, you get what I'm saying, is the sweetest revenge. Because again, you can't stop, I can't stop, none of us can't stop what God has planned for us. Yeah, what's meant for you, what's meant for Apple is what's meant for Apple.
Yeah.
You know, so your sister's going to get hers, most importantly. You get what I'm saying? But it's, just be proud of yourself. Be proud that you're able to sit here with us, put yourself through physical therapy, continue your life, and still put your best energy and throw your chin up high, you know, through all of this. You had the odds against you. You know what I'm saying? The most closest people to you could be the person that's probably wishing on your downfall the most.
That's what they wanted.
And we clearly see you're still here. So yeah, it may not be the best circumstances. Sometimes life don't be lifing, but it's a lot for you to be proud of. It's a lot to be proud of as you continue to get better, as you continue to get stronger. Things will get better. You get what I'm saying? Nothing's permanent. The body's a vessel. It heals. You know, we're women, first of all. You carry children. That's the most dangerous thing a woman could do ever in life, is bear a child. So you think our body not gonna give what it needs to give? Trust me. This is, like you said, it's not permanent. This is temporary. So you need to be nicer to yourself. Be more loving to yourself. You don't deserve to just, you know, do nothing that makes you happy, because that's just not what life is giving. Life is going to continue to go. You're going to continue to be Apple, continue to be the person that we love, people love and support. You know, that's what we want to continue to see. And you have to love yourself. Be a little bit more kinder to yourself. Especially with these, it's so easy to get consumed in this.
You're right about
You ever been in a good mood and you got on social media and now it's up?
Yeah, that is
with
true.
Complete strangers?
And there's evil ass people out there. I'm gonna let y'all know on the internet.
It's evil
people.
It's evil people out there.
Yeah.
Do you feel that you've been attacked more
Yes.
during this time?
I'm gonna say it like this, okay? I'm gonna say this for the camera, y'all. I'm gonna get better. I had no revenge in my heart. But once I get better, she know who I'm talking to. I'm not gonna tell you when I get better. I'm not gonna record it. I'm coming for you, bitch. Like that. Like
so
that.
whoever was for, we gonna come behind you.
She knows who the fuck I'm talking to.
You know who the fuck we talking to. She said what she said. And again, that's the continuous energy you need to give life itself.
I bet on some positive, but I ain't no positive no more. You being a bully. I'm like this. What damage can I do? What the fuck can I do? I got people Googling me, text messages, leaving threatening messages and shit. Hell no. I'm gonna get you. I swear to God, I'm gonna get you. If God don't get you first, I'm gonna come get you. Like
so, do you feel that hence, your accident, since you've recovered, that people have been testing you more?
They are testing me. They taking advantage. They know I would whoop their ass if I was okay. But knowing I'm like this, knowing I cannot touch y'all, that person, because I wasn't even on that shit. I was trying to heal. I cannot heal carrying luggage on my back. But you're a backpacker, I'm gonna carry your backpack ass. I swear to God. I don't give
That's
a
good
fuck.
one. Write that down. Somebody write that down. I'm gonna carry your backpack ass. I'm gonna use that when I'm on my rants too. Just wait. The next motherfucker who tried, you backpack bitch. Okay, write that down. Write that one down. Put that on the shirt.
Oh God. I'm gonna carry her the whole way through the life journey. Oh God, I am gonna carry my backpack like this. Oh God.
So, on a more positive note, hence your accident, what would you say your take on relationships and just love, period?
I love my man regardless.
My man.
It's all, like people get tired, like, why you always putting your man on your page? This is my life now. I don't get to see my kids every day, and I only have my Gmail, how many pictures I have, and I put it already. So, and I have to talk about my man, because that's all, and I see him every day. So what else am I talking about? I don't go out to the club, I don't go to the park, I don't do nothing. Besides laying in bed, exercising, I see him, that's it. So,
well, boyfriend, stop taking him to the park.
He does. He does.
Tell him what else you want. Tell him what else you want too while we're here. Tell him what else you want too while we're here. Just in case.
$1 million.
And if you got an extra one to spare, I wouldn't made a whole million just to come off that. And I'm trying to. Shit. Yeah. So I get what you're saying. You get what I'm saying? Do you feel like you have marriage in the cards?
I want to get married, but we going through our problems, but like every other relationship, we good, we bad, we good, we bad, we good. So we still trying to work on ourselves, that's it.
How long have you guys been together?
We've been together over a year now.
Oh, so you guys' relationship really kind of fairly started right before your car accident?
Yeah, right before the car accident. So it kind of went fast, but he stayed there through the whole thing. He's the only one that had been here, really, besides my baby daddy, and she been there for the kids and stuff, but really he been there. He been there from the start to the end.
What would you say your biggest, let's find the right word, y'all biggest hump that y'all been trying to get over since you've been able to come home, and just transition into the new Apple, because obviously this wasn't the original Apple, man. So how do you, what have you guys went through, hence the new Apple?
What we going through now, that kind of thing, you saying?
Yeah, like what do you feel like the biggest obstacle you guys face now?
Basically, now just me assuming stuff, need to stop doing that. I'm still stuck with my old ways, kind of like, before the accident, so I got to learn this, the accident, sorry. I cannot really do nothing. But that's really it. Just bad communication is bad. That's really it.
Do you feel like communication is bad on your end?
What?
Do you feel like communication is bad on your end or his end or both of y'all's?
I communicate too much. I communicate too much. I have a father of a hitter. He doesn't communicate that much, but I have to communicate too much as a father.
Or do you just say you voice your opinion?
I voice my opinion, but I guess.
Do you feel like you go overboard sometimes?
I am overboard sometimes.
I go overboard sometimes. I agree. That's why I'm not taking any sides. I'm just asking. Maybe I'm trying to do a reflection on myself. Am I a problem?
Done right then and there. I wanted to reply right then and there. Really reply when he wanted to reply. But I think that things is basically. I just think things that be done without wanting to be done. And it can't be done without wanting to be done.
And that sounds like a basic woman trait, or maybe I'm toxic too. So I feel you on that. Sometimes we do want things done, how we want things done, when we want things done, and that sometimes could be a woman's biggest downfall. Sometimes we do work against ourselves sometimes. So basically you've been saying you've been doing some self-reflection on your relationship.
I'm working on myself. You working yourself, so we working together though. We build each other. You see me at my lowest, I'm gonna be there when he at his lowest.
And that's the best way to be in a relationship. We were just talking about that earlier. About partnership and marriage and people's outlook on marriage and do you see marriage in your future? Billy's a lover boy back there. He already is counting on getting married again. Yes. He used to be married.
You see marriage, sir? Yes.
Do you see marriage? You gonna marry? You better marry him because we'll really come find you. So keep that in mind.
Yeah, but it's up to him, really.
Then you know what? That's the best thing about being a woman because that's one thing you can't blame on us. We can't pick who. This is something that has to be brought to our front door.
Yeah.
So I feel you on that. Do you, in the future, do you feel like you want more kids?
Yeah, we're gonna have a kid. Yeah.
Are you getting more babies?
Yes, we're gonna have a baby. I'm gonna have blue tie.
So we just know it's a boy.
Name Taekwon. We don't name Taekwon.
What if it's a girl?
Shaquanda.
Very prestigious black name. That's a very strong black name. So that's a very strong black name.
Yes, you have attitude too. You guys better watch out. And better not have a girl. She gonna be motherfucking diva.
My daughter just left. She had to leave the set because she was being a diva. This wasn't even about her. So trust me, I understand. But would you say, you haven't given up on love? And I want to ask you something else.
No, I mean, after him, if he don't last, I don't know. If I feel like if ain't nobody here at the bottom where I'm at right now, I don't think nobody deserves me at the top.
That's how I feel about when I get skinny.
Yeah.
If you're not here with me when I'm round, don't be trying to check for me when I'm fine like Apple out here. Okay? Don't be trying to check for me when I go get shaped that on a bench. Don't be trying to check for me, because you will check for me now.
Yeah.
Okay? Don't check for me then. So I feel you on that.
Yeah.
So, I do know that before Ty, you were dating women.
I was dating a trans man or transgender or something, whatever. A girl turned into a man.
So, did it have to pee yet?
No.
Okay, cool. Okay, and I remember seeing something in the media about that. Did you initially know that was not
No, I didn't. But I didn't care after that because I dated women anyway. I don't judge like that.
Did you just feel blindsided that wasn't something?
Because I don't really have, intercourse like that, so I don't bust like, how you didn't know that was a girl? Because we don't have sex, so, I was blindsided and stuff like that, but I was with her already, so with him already. So either way, it doesn't matter. I was a little hurt by it, but I got over it.
What is your relationship with that person now?
We're still friends. We're still cool.
That's great. So do you say after Ty, would you go back to dating women?
No. With dating women? Yeah, a little bit. Probably so. Yes.
Do you close your eyes? What do you, would you say you like dating women better or men better?
women show a lot more emotions. Like me dealing with a tie because he doesn't really emotional person.
What's his birthday?
Women, her brother is Libra.
What's your birthday?
October 5th.
Oh, that's a Libra over there too. My daughter's a Libra. Hers is October 1st.
Okay.
Yes, I have a sister too who's a Libra. And you're right, you're not really now that I think about it. I see the traits. When's your birthday?
May 16th is in the
This
future.
is 2 days. You're a Taurus?
One more week this month.
You're a Taurus, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a lover girl.
Cool.
But you're a lover girl. My mom's a Taurus. Very big hearts.
I'm a fighter.
Of course.
But not no more, y'all.
Which one? Not a fighter, not a lover girl anymore.
Fighting love, making love.
So if you could date a female right now, any female, who would it be?
I think they're all cute, but I don't really date light-skinned girls. I don't really see nobody really cute right now. Ain't nobody cute. I'm sorry. I'm sorry like that.
If there was a man outside of Tide in the industry that you could just that one, who would it be?
Baby kind of cute. Baby kind of cute. I don't know how niggas really look without money. I don't know. Niggas look cute.
Hence, write that down. Don't be checking for the people with no money. I'm tired of being broke.
God.
Right, put that on the shirt. Check for the ones with no money.
So
2023, we're manifesting the bag.
yes.
Speak it. And a man with the bag. I'm single, y'all.
But I'm not no money hungry girl. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna let y'all know. I don't care about y'all money. I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not a gold digger.
I am. I'm tired of dealing with you broke niggas. I'm just playing. Again, don't check for me when I'm skinny. That's all I'm saying, you guys. So basically, you haven't given up on love. Through all of this, you still find it in your heart to love and have someone who loves you.
That's how I got my heart.
She said y'all locked in.
Yeah, locked in, you down.
We'll come and find
you. You together forever.
Period. Period. I'm the dude that was sitting next to Shug.
Yes.
She said what she said. Y'all locked in. So that's the best thing about going through, tragedy too, because you start to learn that sometimes everybody doesn't have hidden agendas or malicious ways towards you or just trying to gain off you. Sometimes people actually just love you and genuinely want to see you win.
Yeah.
Whether you're at the top, you're at your best, or you're at the bottom and you're at your lowest.
I'm at my lowest right now. You cool.
You know what? I don't think you're at your lowest. You probably risen up from your lowest.
I think I am.
And that's why we need to get you to start being a little bit kinder on yourself. Because it is reality. And the reality is that you're still here.
Yeah.
The reality is that you're still able to love somebody and have someone love you.
Yeah.
It's people out there that be at that Will Smith movie. I think it was you that put that in. It's like, why don't you want me? Why don't nobody want me? And it's some people out there that really be like, well, I kind of have reasons why nobody wants you, but 9 out of 10, someone wants you.
Yeah.
So are you really at your lowest? You have someone that rubs your ass every night.
Yeah.
Are you really at your lowest? Because sleeping alone, I think that could be at your lowest. Honestly. No one to get you a glass of juice tonight, glass of water.
Yeah.
That's your lowest.
Like what?
No one to rub your feet when it really gets hard, and really want to rub your feet when you ain't got a pedicure for a couple days.
Write it down, need my feet bug.
Put that on the shirt, write it down, rub feet, keep them coming, coming. Make it while we're here.
Rub my feet, rub my thighs. When I get to laying my stomach, rub my back and shit. And do all that shit. Make me feel special.
And I think that's the best part about being in a relationship, because it is great to have someone make you feel special.
You do make me feel special.
See? So at your lowest, you still have someone that sees the beauty in who Apple is. He loves you for who you are, not about at your highest, your lowest, and that's really the best part about this whole ordeal. You still have someone that looks at you and looks at Apple, not about what Apple has, not about how Apple's looking today. Apple probably didn't wear her bottom for 10 days straight. Ain't took it off. Probably ain't gonna take it off. And he's still here, loving on you. So again, all of these things are just things that I wanted you to just hear from somebody else. We love you. We want to see you win. There's people out there that's genuinely rooting for you. You get what I'm saying? And we continue to root for you, and we continue to want the best for Apple. You know, despite whatever curveballs life be throwing at us, because boy, life be lifing. And we just want you to know that as you continue to grow, you continue to learn about the new Apple and learn to gain the new Apple, because again, that's one thing too. People don't realize that when you go through anything, you have to relearn and re-love the new you.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's the most toughest part about going through trauma. Because you have to learn and accept and re-love and learn how to love the new body, whatever the case may be. You know, especially like after having a baby. Some people say, I have to learn how to love my mom body.
That's right.
You know?
Right, that's that.
Not everybody has a baby and can snap back. Once you have a baby, your whole body changes.
Yeah.
Your whole body changed. You didn't have a baby.
Get a little weight.
Get a little.
Bigger,
some people lose their ass.
Maybe get saggy.
Thank God for a good bride.
I understand.
Because after 2 of them, like I said, don't check for me when I get my shit together. Period. And that's what we just want to get from you. A laugh, a smile. Life is continue to go, and you're here. You're a blessing. You know, you still are able to have great conversation and express yourself. So you're not really at your lowest. You're just in a transitional time.
Well, to me, I feel like I'm at my lowest because, you know, I'm used to this. It's something I got to get used to, really. You know, so
You will.
I feel like I'm at my lowest. You don't see, y'all feel like I'm not at my lowest, but I feel like I am. Good.
We can never tell you where you're at.
Yeah.
We can never tell you the pain. We can never tell you what you're going through, how you may wake up and feel. Some days are different than others. Some days are better than others. And never let someone make you feel like they're trying to tell you how you feel.
Yeah.
You know, but as an outsider looking in, as your fans looking, we're happy to see you're giving it your all.
Thank you so much.
You know, we're happy to see you continuing to strive and make better for yourself. You're not letting this situation define who Apple is. And that's the best part about life. And to anybody who is watching this, who is feeling like they're going through a very dark time, hard time, remember, you know, every situation gets better over time. Everything continues to move forward. Everything continues to grow. You just have to relearn how to love yourself and be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Hence the moral of the story today. Take care of your body. Take care of your mental.
Yes.
Because if you're not right, you can't be right for anybody else. Your relationship, your kids, your partner, your family, everybody needs to be whole within themselves. And sometimes we have to relearn how to be whole with ourselves and basically, you know, just relearn ourselves, whether that's through trauma or anything. As we get older in itself, we continue to change and evolve as people. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes other people have to get to re-love you too.
I have to relearn and learn everything. Love myself, how to walk, eat, everything.
I had to relearn how to walk too.
Huh?
My big ass had to learn how to re-walk too. I got shot on my knee. And it was something. It was a process. And, you know, it's certain things that I still deal with till today. But I had to grow to kind of re-love myself. Get to know who I am post-trauma. You know, and kind of make amends with, yes, I have a bullet in my knee. Yes, I have deteriorating nerve damage due to a bullet in my knee. Yes, this and this, but we're here. I made it today. I had to get my wig laid on, you guys, but we're here. That's the moral of the story. So again, to anybody who's watching, you know, I hope that I can continue to bring awareness and spread awareness and advocate for mental health in the Black community, the Hispanic community, you know, in any and every community, because right now we're living in times where our mental health is at bay. We're battling our mental health every day. Some people are going through battles that we don't even know about, they don't speak about. So be kind to people, you know, help people, love on your people. You get what I'm saying? Because we could be here today and gone tomorrow. It could be Rip, any of us in this room tomorrow when we walk out of here. So love your people. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Be kind to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Go get your nails done. Get your hair done. Go buy sister a new wig. Pants in the back. You know, the little things in life. I was just saying before you got here. Life could be in shambles, but if you get some inches, it may not be all that bad. You know, when I'm feeling down, really, my life could be in shambles. But if my wig is on, my nails is done, got a little Hennessy in my purse.
My nails and hair done. I gotta do something.
Why?
Because I want to. I lay in the bed all day.
Me too.
I want to get out so what? Hey, I'm not going.
We could probably lay in the bed together. Me too. But you know what? Laying in the bed, be a little more comfortable when your feet are done. You know, when you come in the bed and your feet are done, you know, might want to do something.
Yeah.
Even when you're laying in bed. So again, this is about making you feel good. What Apple needs to feel good.
That is true.
You know, I don't like going outside either.
I didn't even think that though before. Like getting my feet done like that made me feel a little happier.
I tell y'all, hair depression, nail depression, feet depression, it's real. My life could be falling apart, but if I can just keep it the outside together, look, life is in shambles, but I look great. Life is in shambles.
That is true.
But look, I feel decent. You feel how you look. I'm sorry, I got something in my mouth, guys. You usually feel how you look. So if you feel good, you look good. You know, life can still be in shambles. Life can still be shit most times. But if you look good, I mean, what's the worst that can really happen? So again, you guys, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Make sure you guys go subscribe and donate to the GoFundMe link in her Instagram bio. And what's your Instagram for the people that may not know and want to follow you?
_page. APPLEWATTS _page.
Sometimes you gotta spell things out. Everybody will be having it here. So again, make sure you guys go check out Apple, follow Apple, and support Apple through this journey that she's going on, and continue to donate to her GoFundMe. As you can see, she is trying. She is doing this off the muscle. So as her fans, as her supporters, we'll continue to stand by you and support you through all of this. And again, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because you don't want to miss this whole ordeal. And we ain't edited nothing out. So for the backpack bet,